Hello guys, welcome to MercBenzKing. Today I'm here with the Mercedes S-Class and the COO of Daimler, Markus Schäfer. Hi Markus.
Hi, good to have you here.
Thank you. And what I have in my hand is the old generation S-Class design key. And Markus has the new one. Show me.
Well, that's the key that belongs to this beauty here, actually, the new S-Class. So making a Mercedes luxury car, it's all about great proportions and hitting the right proportions for a luxury car. So one of the important dimensions is what we call the dash to axle. And that's really the distance of a luxury car. It's very aerodynamic, so it's a sleek design. So let's go inside. So let's get started and I log in here. So that's a great feature of authentication. So the system allows you to have all your features stored in the system here.
So tell me, what is your favorite feature about the all-new generation S-Class?
My favorite feature of the S-Class, of course, there's so much to talk about and so many interesting features. My really favorite feature is head-up display. So this head-up display is the largest head-up display probably that automotive has seen. So this huge box here, which is just hidden in the dash here, projects a 70-inch screen on the windscreen here. And of course, it's not only huge display, which I can see as a driver here, and which helps me navigating and getting information. It's also augmented reality. So just driving and being in navigation, I can see the route, I can see the information about arrival time, traffic signs, I have it all on the screen, and I can see augmented reality arrows. So just reaching a crossing, then this moving arrow will show me which direction I should go. That's really cool. It's really a digital world and reality overlapping. You see it here on the screen, and of course you see it here in the center screen. You see the navigation screen, you see the map.
In what extent is the driver connected with the S-Class, or vice versa?
The basic idea is that the car adjusts to the driver and the passengers, not vice versa. So of course in former times the driver had to adjust to the car, but this car really anticipates what the driver and the passengers want to do.
I've heard a lot about the location where the S-Class is built. Highness meets highness. Can you tell me more about it?
Well, just making this great car, and I think the benchmark in luxury and tech, this requires also one of the best factories in the world. So the idea was to combine this product together with the latest IoT factory. So we call it Factory 56, inaugurated and making this pretty car here. Factory 56 is an efficient factory. It's a CO2 neutral factory, and it's completely different than what you have seen in factories before. So you have flexible lines that of course can do this car, a two-wheel drive car, a four-wheel drive car. It can do a combustion engine car, a plug-in vehicle, and of course next year the electric S-Class. So highly flexible, CO2 neutral, and extremely efficient. That's what we call Factory 56, and this is the place where this but of course being in the rear is a great location. So talking about safety, if we move to the rear of the car, very, very important to the safety of this car and the dynamics of this car is the rear axle steering. So this car comes with two versions. Either you choose the 2-degree or the 10-degree rear axle steering. This looks really cool. It's like a crab movement of the car. It moves like a crab, but it's increasing the safety at high speed, and the maneuverability in cities is just awesome. So turning these cars and parking the car in a crowded city is just nothing but fun. Here you see basically the 5 screens in the car. So I have 2 screens in the front, got 2 more screens here, and you got the 5th screen here in the center part. So this little screen here is able to operate the system here. If you really lean back and recline your seat, then you can be in a convenient position and operate. So, but also these screens here are touch screens. So just let me start operating and touching. And of course you have the home button, and you have all the options, same options like in the huge center screen here. And starting from navigation, phone, radio, media, your apps, your store, your comfort and your settings, and the information. So great place to operate from here. And as I mentioned, you can share content. You can share content in the system between all these passengers in a car, starting from navigation or radio or TV programs or even games. So just sharing this navigation maybe. So you have content from this place here, and you just move it to the front passenger here, and your content would just move to the front passenger here. So you can do this with any content in the back that's available. So it's really interaction possible for the first time between all passengers in.
So guys, on a good advice of Markus Schäfer, I'm doing it myself. I'm taking the S-Class with level 3 autonomous driving for a test. So let's gently accelerate, and there are 2 cars waiting for me.
Okay, you can losfahren.
Yes, we can drive. So I will indicate to the left, and let's activate the level 2 with the Distonic Plus. So I will hit the set button, increase the speed to 60 kilometers an hour. Let's put it on 70 because it's following the cars in front of me. As you can see, it is steering, but you have to have your hands on the steering wheel all the time. And on the screen it says A, which is the first car in front of me. And you really feel the steering wheel push in the right direction. What's going on? Wait, there's a traffic jam. Let's see. And as we know, Distonic Plus with the sensors and radars, it brakes for itself. And right now we have white LEDs over here, the lights. So I can just press the button, and now level 3 autonomous driving is being activated. The Drive Pilot. And what appears here? A MercBenzKing video. And this means it is fully autonomous. You can drive and have a look at videos on YouTube and just enjoy your moment of free time. On the display in front of me, you can see the cars moving around you. It is raining a little, and this is simulating a traffic jam. So the car automatically goes a little bit to the side. More cars are approaching and joining us on the Autobahn. There's actually a stereo camera behind the rear view mirror, which observes the road and makes it possible the level 3 driving pilot. Actually, there is a LiDAR, radar and a camera, and at least 2 have to confirm and able to make it work. And in the meantime, as I mentioned, you can just relax, watch videos, and you don't have to have your hands on the steering wheel all the time. With these green lights, it shows that the system is operating and active. And right now the cars are braking. It's just like watching a movie and you're experiencing it in real life. Cars braking, going to the side, making way for possible emergency vehicles approaching. And then now I see the cars going to the right. Maybe there's an object obstructing the road. Guys, there in front of us, a car with emergency lights on, everybody's braking. And I can see it's actually on my lane, so on my path. And what we know from autonomous driving in this level 3 is that it stays on its lane and it doesn't overtake cars. Not yet. But how does it handle the situation? As you can see, it goes around the object onto the other lane, but now returning safely to its lane where it should be. Hey. Oh, that's a full stop. So as you could see, if there is a sudden stop, the vehicle handles the situation perfectly. Very confident, and it doesn't swerve into the other lane. So what this tells me is that this is a perfect introduction of a level 3 autonomous driving system. It feels so confident, it doesn't change lanes, it just stays on its lane and prepares for the moment. And as you can hear, there's an emergency vehicle coming with the sirens. And now it says, take control of the vehicle now.
No, take control.
I'm taking control. I'm staying a little bit to the right so that the vehicle can pass. It's a police car. And what you can see from this situation, Mercedes tells me take over control. Because I can decide the best how to handle in this kind of situation. This is really a first mover advantage of Mercedes-Benz in the automotive industry. Now we can go back to level 3, so I will press the button. So guys, I hope you liked this video and I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.